What's up, guys, and welcome back to an episode of the Aston Villa series here on FM14. And today I've just finished January transfer window playing Sunderland, I want to say it is. Possibly not even Sunderland, I don't even know because it's been a while since I've played this, a couple of days now, so not 100%, but we got a game. Nevertheless, we do have a game today. Now, I was supposed to come back for January in the FA Cup, and we got drawn against Liverpool, but to be honest, at that point, I was in a terrible run of form. We were doing really bad, and I was getting really fed up with the game to the point where I just didn't want to play the game at all. And I'll go into a little bit about that during today's episode. Actually, my thoughts a little bit on what's mostly annoying me about the game. But that's not what it was really about. But so I just carried on playing, and then I carried on playing a bit. Then we picked up some form, and I carried on playing because normally. Well, it was very late. I really didn't want to record an episode on, but I wanted to carry on playing. You know, it's like when you get a run of form. If you're good one day, I find if I'm good at night time, for example, I've got a good run of form, so I've won 3 games on the trot or something. If I were to stop then and start the next day and carry on, I'd lose that next game. I'd be really bad. But if I were to carry on playing, I win that next game. If that makes sense. I don't know. You know, it's probably not even how it is, but it's just how it seems all the time with me. So I just carried on going. And got to now, and I was like, right, now I really do have to stop to record this episode. But today we've finished transfer window, and no transfers have come in. Has anyone gone out? I don't think. Hellenius. I got rid of Hellenius. He's gone to Stoke for £4 million just because I wasn't playing him. He's just not needed. To be honest, in real life, I've been really disappointed with him, Nicholas Hellenius. I think the guy needs to go get himself a KFC, put some weight on a little bit. He's really quite lightweight, shall we say? And I at this stage in real life, I can't see him having a great career in the Premier League. Now, I hope for Aston Villa, I really do hope he turns out to be a beast, but I can't see it as it is. With regards to how things have gone, God, where would we have been? Newcastle, maybe? It must be Newcastle. Anyway, so what did we do? We lost that game 2-0. Then we played Liverpool at home in the Premier League, beat them 2-0. Christian Benteke and Andy Weimann getting the goals for us. Then we played Hull, lost 1-0. Played Man City, lost 2-0. The Hull, we were actually really bad against Hull. And Man City, you'd expect it, just completely annihilated us. We had like 20% possession or something ridiculous, and they had like 30 shots. It was crazy. We got destroyed, but it was what to be expected. It's the Hull game that annoyed me, that we were poor against them. Southampton, we drew 1-1. Benteke getting the only goal. Benteke, as you can see, is really our main goal threat, obviously. Again, we were pretty good. But just couldn't get over the line. West Ham, again, lost 2-1 at home. Again, we're losing at home. It's not good, our home form. Andy Weimann getting the only goal. But we were really poor again. Norwich were even worse against Norwich and drew 0-0 at home. But we were dreadful against them because we beat them at the start of the season and we just couldn't get it done. Liverpool, 0-0 in the FA Cup away, and that would have been last episode. But I was really quite annoyed after this West Ham one and carried on playing. Well, stopped then carried on playing the next day. But 0-0 was a great result in the FA Cup. Then this is after that Liverpool game. Form changed. Everything changed. I went to the 4-4-2 and everything changed. We beat Fulham 4-1. Bakuna got a goal. Weimann got 2. Vlaar getting the other one. Then we played Liverpool in the FA Cup third round replay. Beat them 2-0 at home. Benteke and Mark Albrighton getting the goals. Played Cardiff away. Beat them 2-1. Jordan Much getting an own goal for us. And Gabby Agbonlahor came off the bench to get the winner. Then we played Fulham in the FA Cup with a completely rotated team. As you can see, Shea Givens in goal. You know, Delph's getting a start, Albrighton's getting a start, Kozak's getting a start, and lost 3-2 with a great showing from Gabby Agbonlahor. He did so well. He was really our only goal threat. Then the pièce de résistance, the amazing performance, beat Arsenal 2-1, Benteke, and then Jack, of all people, Jack Grealish, I think I say his name, I'm not 100% on that one, 94th minute, got a goal. I've not used him, obviously he's been on loan this year. I brought him back, thought, you know, I need an option. I put him on the left wing. I was like, I need someone to come off that bench. I don't want to go with my usuals. I think, let's just go for it. And it really was one of those, you know, when in real life, when a player comes off and he's not a normal player, a young guy, and he scores a goal. A little bit like Yannis Zaj, or whatever his name is from Man United. A little bit like him, but he's He's better than Grealish, of course, but it's a little bit like that. He does well, and then the next day the media go crazy saying that they're the best thing since sliced bread. Well, it felt like that kind of moment, if it were real, sort of thing. Great performance though, great performance, and that leaves us in 12th, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm really happy actually with 12th. 28 points, 8 points above the relegation zone. Really don't want to get sucked into that because our form could go terrible again, and it could return to that just appalling run of form here, which we can't afford to do. But 28 points, we are how many points off? Say top half. Say 9th, 5 points off 9th, which is not too bad. So if we can, get a result. Who are we playing, Dave? Who are we even playing? Sunderland. I was right. We're playing Sunderland today. Have I played Sunderland already on Livecom? I'm not sure. Have I? No. Was that the one? That's the one I had to replay because the game crashed, wasn't it? I think. Well, anyway, we're doing them again today. Transfers though, I've been trying my hardest to get Lewis Holtby in, but Lewis Holtby, but I just couldn't do the deal because something to do with the funding. I couldn't afford the fee, which I don't really understand. I've never understood that in FM, why you can't afford the fee. I can afford the initial fee, I can afford all that, I can afford the monthly cost of him, I can afford his wages, I can afford everything. I don't understand why I can't. It says I can't. It's like when you do a loan deal and they need to deduct, and you've already got it all set perfectly, like to do the logical fee, what it all is, what it says it is, and it says, do you want to adjust your budget so you lose like £1 million off your budget for no reason? And then it does it, and then you look back at your budget and you can re-put that million back. It's just like, what the hell? Like, it doesn't need to be adjusted, but it wants to adjust. It's frustrating. Title though, as you can see, United are well in control, 5 points clear. In Liga, Paris Saint-Germain are running away with it, as you'd expect. Actually, really running away with it. That's shocking, actually. Monaco down in 6th. The transfers. Anything happen actually in transfers? Ever Benega's joining January window. Unkaloo went to Chelsea. Manager movements. Ranieri's been sacked. Biasla, whatever his name is, has been appointed. Marco van Basten's in there now. The Bundesliga. Dortmund are running away with it. Bayern are down. Has he been sacked? Has Guardiola? No, Guardiola's still in the job. Gus Hiddink's in charge of Leverkusen. Italy? They must have sackings. AC Milan are top, not Juventus. Wow. Manager movement. They must have had manager movements. Yep, some people have been sacked. Not as many as normal as I'd expect. In La Liga, Madrid are running away with it. Barcelona really low. Any movements? Tata, whatever his name is. What's his name? Don't they call him Tata? I think it's Tata. I think they call him Tata. I don't know. I think it is. Anyway, he's not been sacked yet. He should be, because that's really bad by their standards. But we're going back to this 4-4-2. It's the combination of Weimann and Benteke that's been so effective for us with Tanov on the left. So this is just what's been working. So I'm just going to stick with it. No doubt we'll probably lose today because it's been working. But I've got nothing really to add as to what's been happening with regards to this particular save. I'd say this save is the only save I've done that I've managed to stay employed, that I've managed to enjoy. Well, I've not even enjoyed this save, quite frankly, when we're getting hammered. Obviously, who does enjoy that? But in terms of compared to the other saves, this is the only one I've enjoyed in this whole since FN's been out. I must have tried and started with about 20-30 different teams, and I'm not exaggerating. We are now 1-0 down, Jidong 1 scoring though. I'm not exaggerating, 20-30 teams I must have started with and tried. Different teams, different tactics, different players, everything different. Trying different things, and nothing bloody works. Nothing works. It really is. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know just how irritated I am at this game. I love everything about like the interaction, the graphics they've done, the user interface. I love the new transfer negotiations. I love all of that. All of it. I love everything about Football Manager now, but the match engine. Everything about it. The match engine is, in my opinion, truly awful. Bakuna's getting a goal there. And what's really irritating me is the way that this save, now our form has turned, which is great, absolutely great, but we had to go through such a palaver of just awful form to get to this stage. And what's irritating me is the only tactic that seems to have worked is the bog standard 4-4-2. Now, it's only actually worked with Aston Villa. I've only got this tactic to work with Aston Villa, and I got it to briefly work with Real Madrid. Yeah, Real Madrid. I was doing terribly with Real Madrid. Like, I was trying anything, everything with Real Madrid. I reckon I could put Weimann gets the second goal for us, win the lead. I could get, like, our form has changed now. I get that. Our form is doing really well now. And I've not been, like, swapping and changing my tactics all the time. I've been letting tactics settle with different teams. This is not just Aston Villa. And nothing's working. And I know other people are finding it irritating as well. But we'll just have to stick with it. Hopefully SI will fix the bugs in the game that make it... I mean, I lost as I played Real Madrid. Wait, I'll go back to the Paris Saint-Germain. That's a good one. Paris Saint-Germain, yeah? It was Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Cavani. In Liga, you just saw how badly they were annihilating the rest of Liga. I lost like 9 of my first 10 games with them and got sacked. 9 games. Right, them and Real Madrid. I lost to like... Gidon won 2-2. I think I lost to Getafe or Osasuna or someone really not very good in La Liga with Real Madrid at home. Like, they beat me like 3-0 or something stupid, and like 20 shots, 30 shots, 22 on target, something crazy like that. Like, I could literally sit my dog down here, I should be able to, and ask him his opinions on tactics and still be able to win that game with Real Madrid. Like, you should be able to literally put a baby in charge of Real Madrid on Football Manager and get them to win. It's that easy, right? It's just complete BS. It got me to the point where I just rage quit and just turned the laptop off. I was not playing the game at that point, and tweeting my anger about it. And what's comical, what is absolutely comical, is today when I'm recording this on the 29th, well, it's actually the 30th now, but I think it was the 29th or 28th, they released an update, and they released 2 updates. One of them fixed loads and loads of bugs in the game. And then they released another patch, which Miles Jacobson said fixed the match engine. It fixed the match engine, apparently. I started with Monaco. I thought, okay, you know, I've tried Monaco 3 times now. Every time trying new tactics, new stuff like that. And now if you've watched Monaco, as I have, I've watched every single Real Madrid and not Real Madrid, every single Paris Saint-Germain, every single Monaco game this year on TV. If you've watched them play, you know how easy it is for them to play in Liga. So you should literally, maybe not as easy as you should be with Paris Saint-Germain, but it should be really easy, right? At least easier than it has been, right? So match engine fixed apparently. Apparently match engine fixed. So we play Lorient in the league. Lorient had 30-something shots, 29 of them on target, nearly all of them on target. I had like 3 shots, like, really? 3-1, 3-2 down. That keeps happening to me, those near post goals where they go inside. My defenders keep losing the striker, like that, as he just completely got destroyed by Cicciarini. But, yeah, so Lorient, 65-70% possession at my place, like, really. And then what really was winding me up was that Falcao up front, one of the best strikers in the world, couldn't finish. All of his shots either hit the post, he's like 2 shots, like one hit the post and the goalkeeper saved the other one. Like, he was through on goal, opened, like nobody around him. And if you've seen him finish, you know how cool and calm and collected that guy is. It was really, really, really annoying me. And now we're going to go... Nope, we managed to stay in the game. I'm going to make some changes though. But as I say, this is the only one that's changed. Our form has changed, which I'm really pleased about, because this is the one I've been playing. Well, stuck with a bit, I guess, because I'm doing it on YouTube, basically. I'm going to put a Corey onto the right, if you can still do that. No, not great. Bennett? No, we'll go with the Corey. And I'm going to put Grealish on, see if we can do it again for us. But no, I can't actually, because I've got to pick Weimann off. Agbon Lahore gone for Weimann. I'll try that. I'll take a draw. I'd take a draw away from home against Sunderland. Although, actually, no, they're bottom, aren't they? Or second bottom, so we have to beat them, really. We have to get the goals back. Benteke has to score. And Benteke scores, we generally do okay. Generally. If we don't concede here. I thought we were going to concede there. So I do hope, I really, I can't stress how much I hope SI, and I'm sure they will fix the bugs, the issues in the game. Obviously, I completely understand, before someone hammers me in the comments for my opinions, right, which are only my opinions, which are based on fact, that I think the evidence would suggest that this beta match engine is awful, but it is a beta, I understand that, but the problems that I see, if you've played enough FM, which I'm sure of you have, you'll be able to see that the issues in this year's beta are the same issues that were in last year's match engine, for example. They never seem to fix that. And it's not just SI actually, it's what all games companies really do. EA are really bad at it. What they do is they don't fix the issues in the game, in their existing game. What they do is they add more features which just add more problems. They don't actually fix the actual problems, sort of thing. And it's the same with lots of things, like I guess cars, you could say, maybe. You know, they add, what they'll do is they add more things but don't fix what's not right. So just because adding more seems to be better. But what I'd rather they do is actually fix the match engine. I'd be quite happy if they hadn't changed anything about this year's game on Football Manager. If they just fixed the bugs that were in FM13, I'd have been perfectly happy. I'd have been willing to spend the money to get the game. Again, just to get a game that worked properly, sort of thing. But they haven't done that, and no games company do that, which frustrates me a lot. And we're going to lose today. And we're going to lose. I want to say they will fix the bugs. I want to say that. I really do, guys. I really do want to say they're going to fix the bugs. But from experience, from past, they'll fix a lot of them, but they won't fix the major ones. I think is what tends to happen. We lost today 3-2. We played okay. Sunderland were just better than us today. It's not today's defeat. I don't think. I mean, I have to look at the goals a bit more closely, but I don't think today was because of bugs or anything like that. I think today we didn't play very well. It's as simple as that. Today's game, but we shouldn't be. Ideally, we should be drawing at worst with Sunderland. Obviously, they are second bottom, but in reality, in real life, that's not a shocking result. I was hoping we could hang in there. My major point is, I don't want to keep going on, but my major point is, when you're managing a big team, it should be easy to play the game. And when you're getting beaten by terrible opposition, that really frustrates me, and I'm sure it frustrates everyone else, but it just irritates that you spend the money on the game and they don't fix. It's not because, I don't think it's because they can't be bothered. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know why it is they don't. Next episode, Swansea. No, I can't do Swansea again because we've already done them and they're a good team. Stoke. Should we do Stoke or come back Newcastle? No, I don't want to do. It's a repeat, exact repeat, isn't it, of the fixtures? We haven't had any changes to our schedule. Could do Palace because it's a crunch game. Oh. Stoke. I might do Stoke. Come back for the Stoke one, but then afterwards do Liverpool. I don't want to do the same teams again. I could do West Brom, and then just come back again for one of the last games. I don't know. I don't want to do Swansea because we've already done them. Ideally, I'd like to do this Palace one because I think one, we got a chance of winning it, and I'd like to win on livecom. And two, because I think it would be a good one. I'm going to do Stoke. I'll come back for the Stoke game, and then after that, I'll decide what I want to do with regards to the next episode after that. So the next one will be Stoke, who are currently sitting in just below us, actually. So if things stay the way they were, that'd be a cracking game to do. So I will see you guys next time.